I'm going to the 7-Eleven on 32nd and State Street, and I thought that this would be the perfect time to tell y'all about how we saw Mothman in the projects over here when I was a shorty. It's story time, my babies. Come on, Paranormal Chicago Activity story. I'm not singing a theme song because it's cold, I'm walking, I'm fat, I could barely breathe. First and foremost, who is Mothman? Mothman is exactly what the fuck he sound like. He's a freaky, creepy, humanoid being that literally has moth wings and eat people like vampires. If you ask me, Mothman and Jeepers Creepers is the same person or entity. I guess it's a species of them. Razor sharp teeth, claw, ghostly white skin. It almost looked like he like grayish. You can't see him until you see him. But in my opinion, you could smell him. Now, in my opinion, I think that Mothman smells like the zoo. Chicago is not a smelly city. Like it don't smell like garbage or feces or nothing like that. However, there are places in the city that are close to like garbage refineries or sewage refineries. It get a little shitty. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you would drive past a manhole cover and you get kicked in the ass with the smell of ass. If I'm walking in the middle of the park, ain't no sewage nowhere, but all of a sudden, all I smell is the zoo. What am I supposed to think? Because there's not no animals that's big enough around to make that smell or to make the smell that bad. Like it'd be loud. And see, I found out about the smell that is centered around Mothman because of my lovely twin uncles. They always told us scary stories to try to keep us in line. Their favorite story to use is, oh Lord, I'm finna say his name, I wanna go say it one time, Candyman. Now, even though we ran into that creepy man from Cabrini Green a few times and we actually know that like that's real, we didn't believe that Mothman was real at all. One of the myths behind Mothman is that he particularly comes after mischievous children, right? So imagine me being 8 years old, following after my older cousins, because first and foremost, let me tell you how I'm always the baby in the damn group. Like I'm literally always 3 to 10 years younger than everybody around me. So of course I had to go where the older kids was going, and I had to do what the older kids was doing. Like, hello, buddy system. Well, this particular day, the kids decided that they wanted to go and blow up garbage cans. And yes, I am talking about the big green metal garbage cans. Yes, blowing them up with M80s and all other kind of little firecrackers and shit. Was it safe? No. Was it fun? Hell yeah! Well, one day, we blew up this one dumpster, and this lady yelled out her window and was like, I'ma send Mothman after you. That's my cousin. We laughed. Oh, we laughed because, girl, what? You could have said anything else other than Mothman is your fucking cousin. We down there laughing at the lady in the fucking window. All of a sudden, she do some type of stupid-ass warrior cry. All our ass instantly stopped laughing because nothing about this war cry sounded normal. My oldest cousin was like, we need to get the fuck from out of here. Yeah, buddy, we do. Now, we walking and shadows is crossing the ground from the sky. For us, that don't really seem too odd because we right by the lake. The lake always got these heavy ass clouds. They always casting the shadow. We didn't think shit about it. We walked for 2 blocks and then I started smelling the zoo. When I started smelling it, my oldest cousin smelled it too. I like kind of stepped to him and grabbed his hand. He looked down at me and was like, you smell it? His sister was like, don't do that, don't do that. They just put mulch out here. See, look, it's over that fresh. Bitch, that don't smell like mulch. That smells like an animal's ass. Everybody else like, no, we need to hurry up. So we low-key run it. Then we seen the shadow move again. It went from one building to the next building. I was finna look to where the shadow just moved at. And the youngest cousin was like, don't look, keep going, just keep going. The middle cousins is now, everybody like, fuck, shit, fuck. The oldest 2 cousins, don't nobody look up, everybody keep straight. Don't nobody look up, everybody keep straight. We almost to the house. All we gotta do is get into our building. That's it. As long as you inside the building, Mothman can't get you, right? Something that don't never happen is that the project doors was wide open. When I say they was wide open, I mean wide open. We get to moving a little bit faster. At this point, it's not a fast walk, it's a jog, goddammit, because we got to get to these doors. Y'all, the wind just get the blowing out of no fucking where. I'm talking about hard gust of wind. It's the middle of the fucking summer. We ain't got no cold winds running through this bitch. The Hulk is asleep, so why the fuck is it out here right now? My oldest cousin's sister, she get to crying. She like, y'all gotta hurry up because he trying to close the door. He trying to shut the door. He trying to what? What do you, wait, huh? At that very moment, another gust of wind came past us and you could hear something flapping. Like it's a propeller or some shit pushing the wind. I had on a fanny pack, and for some crazy ass reason, the fanny pack came undone. So I turned around to grab my fanny pack. Of course, my super slow ass looked the fuck up. And what do I see? A man standing on the roof at the edge of the building with something that looked like an old leather cape tucked around him and almost like an old school top hat. He was giving Shadow Man vibes from off of Princess and the Frog. Yeah. That thing had its back to us, but turned his head all the way around as if he was a fucking owl. Made direct eye contact with me. When I tell y'all the piss ran down my leg, baby, drip, drip, drip. That thing must have let that cape go, and the craziest gust of wind came through and slammed the project door shut. Baby, we all got to scream. It was a lady on the 3rd floor hanging out her window because she heard us screaming. She screaming prayers, literal prayers. No evil formed against them shall prosper. Lord, protect them, protect them, protect them. The thing on top of the building let off a big ass screech and flew off. That lady screamed to us, get in the house, get in the house. The doors to the building opened up. We didn't come back outside for the rest of the day. Like we refused to come outside for the rest of the motherfucking day. Hell to the no, I'm not coming out here. What the fuck you mean? I just got chased down by Mothman. The next day, we left out the house. We had to go to the store for our auntie. Baby, we walked past that lady building and she said, y'all had fun with my cousin? This bitch, she really sent Mothman after us. We went and told my auntie what happened. She told us to show us, we showed her where the lady lived at. A couple of weeks later, she went to the lady's house with some of her friends. And when I tell you, that lady moved out 3 days later, the lady moved out 3 days later. And we ain't never once seen, heard, or smelled Mothman in that area again. Now, what made me brought this up is because I told y'all I was walking to the 7-Eleven on 32nd and State Street. And this is actually where we seen Mothman at these projects. You see that little ball at the top? That's where he was standing at when he was about ready to come get our ass. Them doors didn't used to look like that. They renovated it because of gentrification. But yeah, they was thick green doors at one point in time, and them was the doors that he made shut on our ass. The building that the lady was in is this one, directly across. She can see us from the 3rd floor. Child, I had some crazy shit happen to me when I was a kid, but I would never change my life. Never ever. I would never go back and change anything.